Bhatt gets grounded series so much. And Ikwan already retired that series back in July 2020 due to the fact that grounded series is considered cyberbullying to the celebrities and artists cast. That series in my thoughts isn't even cyberbullying to the celebrities/artists, and by the way, this is a 2022 business-friendly remake version of Ikwan Game House PC Boy 2000's videos in 2020, where I'm forcing him to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series, and I will forcing him to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series for them. But this time, it is in business-friendly in 2022.
Well, I'm going to see what's new on YouTube. Ugh. Not you again, Happy from Happy Holy Kids. Who was the one who smashing down my computer into pieces last time? What do you want this time in business friendly, huh?
Hey you Ikwan. I don't want to do this again just like what I did to you back in July 2020, but this time it is on business friendly. But I have to. Hey Ikwan. I want you to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series again right now. Why? Because of I like that series so much. And you claiming that grounded series is cyberbullying to the celebrities/artists. When it is not true at all.
What? Oh hell no. I don't want to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series. Why? Because it is considered cyberbullying to the celebrities/artists. Besides, Victoria made a good point about the politicians/celebrities/real-life people is cyberbullying. And I don't want you to repeat yourself just like what you did to me back on July 2020. If I am bringing back the Alia Bhatt gets grounded series, I will get criticized by Roy Chowdhury and the other Indian people. And the people, including the Indian people will lose their respect on me if I'm bringing back the Alia Bhatt gets grounded series. Because that series is considered cyberbullying to the celebrities/artists.
Bring back the Alia Bhatt gets grounded series right now. Do it.
Hey! How many times do I have to tell you? I am not going to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series or else people will lose my respect on me. And the Indian people, including Roy Chowdhury, will criticize me. And Roy Chowdhury will not being friends with me ever again if I'm bringing back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series.
Bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded right now or else you are grounded.
Huh. Ground me just because I'm not bringing back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series. That's a pathetic and invalid reason to ground me. Plus, grounded threats didn't work on me.
That's it. For keep making grounded videos out of me non-stop and not bringing back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series. You're grounded for 2 months. Go upstairs to your room right now.
Wow. Just wow. Happy. Idiot. How could you send me a grounded threat just because I'm not bringing back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series for a reason due to that series is considered cyberbullying to the celebrities/artists. Also, this is your second time forcing me to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series. First, you forced me to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series in Comedy World back in July 2020, and now you're doing the same thing in business friendly in this year. That's it. I have no choice but to call on Brilliant Kids for this.
No.
Really now, Happy? Words cannot describe of what you've did. You just forcing Ikwan Game House PC Boy 2000 to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series for the second time in a row. This time it is remake in business friendly.
First, you forced Ikwan to bring back Alia Bhatt gets grounded series in Comedy World back in July 2020. And now you're doing it again, but this time, it's in business friendly. You should know that Ikwan already ended up in retiring the Alia Bhatt gets grounded series because of it is considered cyberbullying to the celebrities/artists. and you can get copyright strikes or a community guideline strikes for that, and you're glad that you are not got grounded for a ridiculous amount of time just like back in July 2020, in Comedy World. But you're grounded for 4 days and 4 hours. Go upstairs to your room right now and think about what you did again to Icona.